What's up, guys? We are back here with another auto auction update. Man, we are at one of the most expensive auctions in town, and you guys know they got a pretty decent amount of good cars today. They actually got cars that they didn't even promote, so that's always a plus because we're here to check it out. So let's get right into it, shall we? Alrighty, guys, first up, man, we got a 1996 Volkswagen Golf here, 128,000 miles on the dash here. Does have a bad clutch, and it does have a manual transmission. If you're into the old school Golfs, man, this is definitely for you. I know some of you are, some of you aren't, but for my buddies that are, this is definitely for you. Has a, I guess, decent inside. It's pretty whoop, maybe hasn't been driven in a long time, as well as this sunroof is back, so it's been raining and all that in here, so I'm sure the inside has been ripped up and just never cared for recently. But if you like Golfs, man, this may be the one for you. It is the GTI version. You do got a cool little Volkswagen plate back there, so that's cool as well too, man. Let's keep it moving here because I know you guys like to see the really good stuff. We got a 1995 Nissan 200X here, 331,000 miles. We're definitely not going to be bidding on that, and I don't want to waste your time. So next up, we got a 1997 Nissan 200X, 221,000 miles. No key for this, does not run. Well, it probably runs, but they don't have a key for it, so we're moving along. Next up, guys, we got a 2003 21-footer Baja trailer, like I guess camper or whatever. It looks really good. Looks really good. I don't see have little to no damage here, and I'm sure this thing is gonna go super cheap. I wouldn't even mind getting this, even if I don't have a truck to trailer it out today. I'll go to the lot and buy one. But let's take a walk up here and just see what the inside looks like. It does look really good in here, guys. You got a little bathroom over here, nice little shower and stuff. Got some little drawers, refrigerator, stove, etc., etc. Nice little setup in here. You can actually set this up in the driveway and have a nice little camper, man, for when you and your boys go out on your trips and stuff like that. Store some dirt bikes or something in there, or whatever you want. It does look really good. Nice, huge, nice size trailer. Definitely wouldn't mind getting this right now and going to get a truck. This right here makes me want a huge truck right here, man. So we'll stay tuned and see how much this thing goes for. Maybe if it goes for cheap, we'll get it. Alrighty, guys, next up, we got a 1990 Toyota pickup here, 208,000 miles on the dash. Does hold a manual transmission. On this side, from a first glance, it does look good. However, we do got a little slight tequila kick in the bed back there. Nothing too crazy. It is a 1990, so the color is a little bit faded. 208,000 miles on the dash. Think this thing looks really good for what it is. If we take a look at the inside, it does look really good as well. Nice seats. Everything looks to be in order. Nothing at all that seems out of order that would throw me off buying it if I was like really interested. It's a pretty decent truck. Nice size bed. You can get to work pretty easy. And you got the aftermarket taillight, so whoever had this truck really cared about it. So that's a plus too. We'll see what this go for. What do you guys think about the Toyota pickup, man? Let me know in the comments below. Alrighty, guys, next up, we got a 2011 Mini Cooper here, 40,000 miles on the dash here, guys. One of the star of the shows here today. Does have a manual transmission as well. Does look really good. With 40,000 miles, I don't see anything other than a little trimming piece coming off. That's gonna be a problem with this one. The mileage is looking really great. We can take a look at the inside. Nice black leather interior, looks really clean. Seats have no rips or anything on them. This car would be pretty scary to ride in, because if it's a crash, man, in the back seat, it's no way to get out. Good luck. But the interface and everything up there looks cool. You do have the full-on moonroof up top. Double deck. Nice looking car. Nice little whip. I like how the back doors are and how they open up like that. That's pretty cool. Pretty nice Mini Cooper, man. The color combo is also good as well. What you guys think about it, man? Let me know in the comments below. Guys, next up, man, we got a 2003 Nissan Altima here, 193,000 miles on the dash. AC does blow cold. From a first glance, the car looks pretty good. We got a few little nicks and chips in the paint, nothing crazy at all. 193,000 miles, guys. You still got a little bit more to go in the Nissan. We do have some paint fading on the body there. Do have the sunroof. If we check out the inside, it does have a nice tan leather interior. Back seat looks pretty fair, looks pretty good. I mean, that seat is pretty whooped along with this little armrest. Pretty whooped to say the least, but I mean, it does seem pretty fair. We take a walk around this way. No body damage here, just some little paint damage. You can probably take this thing to Mako and get it looking really decent. If you want to pop the hood, I guess we can pop the hood and check out under. 193,000 miles. Looks like that pump or something is going bad or went bad or whatever the case may be. But yeah, what you guys think about it, man? Let me know in the comments below. Next up, guys, we got a 96 Toyota Camry here, 122,000 miles on the, 127,000 miles on the clock here. You are going to need some hubcaps. From a first glance, this hood is a little bit faded. I mean, the car's a little bit old, so wouldn't really worry about that. You're going to need those headlights restored. Should be pretty easy there. A new set of hubcaps will get this thing looking decent. If we take a look at the inside, it does have that leather, tan, brownish interior. Does smell like it's something from the 90s, but it's not too bad. Pretty fair interior in here. It's got a nice little TV and interface up here. So this may be something to, that'll go for cheap today, that you can invest in and get a quick little flip off of it. So I mean, it's a decent car. You just need some hubcaps. I don't know if you want to pop this out, but I mean, it probably would be worth it. I don't know. Probably not, but it is what it is. Next up, we got a 2009 Lexus IS250 here. Does look really good. 155,000 miles on the dash here, guys. Seems pretty legit. Got a little scrape there. Nothing crazy at all. Title is in, so that's a plus. If we take a look at the inside, do got some nice, I guess, well, other than that, nice leather interior. It is an 09, so it's pretty fair there. Does look, I guess, pretty decent. Nice little interface and everything up here. And the back seems pretty fair, so I like the color on it. The nice little blue on it is really nice. Then it has the updated lights too, so that's a plus. 155,000 miles, does have the sunroof and seems pretty fair. What you guys think about it, man? Let me know in the comments below. Next up, guys, we got a 2002 Chevy Malibu here, 139,000 miles on the clock. Do got some tequila kickage here. Definitely got some tequila kickage there. If we take a quick, whoa, I don't know if this thing slid up on a rock or something. We're not even gonna bid on it, so I'll just give you guys a quick walk around and we'll keep going and get to the interesting stuff. Yeah, I don't want to waste you guys' time today, so moving along here. We got a 2000 Buick Century here, unknown mileage. AC is cold. This thing right here is probably gonna go for like 350 bucks. If it runs good, you might be able to get it for that price and sell it for at least 1,000 or something. So this is probably one of the sleepers here today. The inside is a nice cloth gray. Interior does look really good in here, guys. Whoever had the car either didn't drive it much or took really good care of it. I mean, it's pretty fair to say the least. It got the original Buick hubcaps on it, and that's all around, so that's a plus. I think this one will be a pretty good a good buy, judging it runs good. We can check under the hood really quick. And I know some of you guys are gonna be like, that car is old, but this car runs. I know that for sure. But under this thing is pretty wood, man, so I don't know. We'll just have to see if it runs good when it comes through the auction. Next up, guys, we got a 2000 Mitsubishi Galant here, 159,000 miles on the dash. If we look under it. We do got some leakage down there. I don't know if it's from this car or not, but we do got some leakage there, and we're probably not even gonna bid on this thing either. It's not really my style. It's a little bit old, and I'd rather have a Honda or something that's this old, to be honest. So yeah, moving right along. Alrighty guys, 95 Nissan Maxima here, 178,000 miles. Do got some damage in the front. We're not bidding on it. I'll just show you guys really quick. It does look pretty fair. Smell like straight cologne in that joint, that's for sure. Straight cologne. Should go cheap here today. Should go cheap here. We got an Integra right here. It's pretty whooped. Definitely got a huge tequila kick there. And it's wrecked in the back there, so that whole hatch in the back is thrown off. Yeah, and then you just use this as a spray painting canvas, so moving along. Alrighty guys, next up we got a 2002 Hyundai Elantra here, 116,000 miles on the dash. Does have a low clutch, so it does have a manual transmission, but the AC does blow cold. You're gonna need some hubcaps on this thing, get this thing looking decent. You do got a little slight tequila kick there, and you do have some little tequila kickets there. Pretty decent car though. You guys know I like the Elantras. If we take a look at the inside, we do have, I guess, the regular Elantra interior. It does seem pretty fair in here. Nothing that really stands out. Like I said, it does have a low clutch, so I don't know what that means. But if you're looking for a car to practice a manual, this will probably be the one for you. Do got another little slight tequila kick there in the door as well. And they probably tried to break in this car at a certain point, so keep that in mind. Alrighty guys, next up, man, we got a 2003 GMC Denali here, 243,000 miles on the dash. Does have a bad transmission on this thing, so it will go cheap here today. The motor may be good. Oh yeah, the motor itself may be good, so I don't know. We can probably get that and just salvage the motor if you want to do that. Pretty decent truck. These things go pretty cheap all the time at the auction, so I wouldn't be surprised if you're able to find, what the heck, this thing doesn't have any doors. So how are you supposed to get in this thing? Oh, that's why they said no key. Wow. Okay, that's different. You take a look on the inside, it does have that leather gray interior. Can look back there, it does have the individual seating. Up here, pretty cool interface. However, you're missing a radio, of course. You do got like the aftermarket little dash or whatever, which is cool. Motor seems like, ooh, did I close it? My bad. Whoops. Anywho, and moving on to the other side, does look really good. I don't know why they would put those shaved doors right here, because the Bondo is actually starting to crack. You guys can see that there. I don't know, probably salvage the motor. It's a 5.3, so. And my mistake, I'm actually looking under the motor here, and it does have 317, so it is the 6.0 motor in this joint. See if I can zoom in on that for you. Yeah, it is the 6.0 motor, so this is something to purchase if you're into looking for a motor. Alrighty guys, next up, man, we got a 2005 Chrysler 300 here. Pretty whooped to say the least, 161,000 miles. Does have some tequila kickage here in the front, little paint fading on the hood there. Got some ugly like midnight club rims on it. Pretty whooped. If we check out the inside, does have a gray leather in here, and we can check out the back really quick. The back looks fair, nothing at all. The passenger actually looks good too. If we check the interface up here, looks good too. It's only this seat that looks a little whooped, and even then, I mean, just looking at that seat, doesn't look too bad. You can still get some money out of this. It is the 300 limited, not the C, so it's not the Hemi, but you know, it's something, I guess, pretty current. The wheels are pretty cool. Can clean those things up, get them nice and polished. What y'all think about it? Ooh, you guys remember we had one of these. We actually got a 2010 Chevy Cobalt here. 99,000 miles on the clock, guys. The AC does blow cold, and from a first glance, it does look really good. Could use some of my headlight restoration. You guys know I'm going to use that on every car I can now. But if we take a look on this side of the car, it does look really good. This is probably something we might be bidding on today. Inside does look pretty fair. Seats are pretty good. You guys remember the last Cobalt we seen, it was pretty whooped, to say the least. Everything in here looks intact and together, and doesn't seem why I wouldn't need to buy it. Looks really good all around. Really good, like, new tires, so that's a plus there. So this is definitely something we'll be looking at today, and we'll see if we can get that. Alrighty, guys, next up, man, we got a 2008 Pontiac GTP here. Well, Grand Prix rather. 110,000 miles on the clock. Does hold a rebuilt title. These cars are pretty dope, man. I mean, it has 110 miles, so it's not too bad. Could use a little bit of cosmetic energy into it. First glance, you're gonna need, like, not a light, but just to fix that little rubber piece. Nothing too crazy. On this side, you do have a white door. You can actually probably get this resprayed for about $100 bucks, 150 bucks or something, and get it matching at least. If we take a look at the inside, we do have some, like, cloth black interior. Take a look at the back. The back does look pretty fair. Nothing, I mean, a few stains here and there. Nothing that really stands out, though. The interface and everything up here actually look really cool and intact too. This isn't the supercharged version, however, but I mean, it's pretty decent. Seems legit. What you guys think about it, man? Let me know in the comments below. Next up, we got a 2003 Honda Accord here. 223,000 miles on the clock, man. AC does blow cold. From a first glance, it does look really good. However, we do got a little paint discoloration here in the front. Nothing too crazy. 223,000 miles. We can probably pop the hood on this joint really quick. Engine and everything under here does look pretty fair, to say the least. So that's a plus there. Right around the same mileage as my Honda I have now. If we take a look at the inside, it does have that leather tan, like peanut butter-ish interior. I mean, it's been through it for sure. But I mean, the interface and everything up here seems intact, so that's a plus. And this will be something we might be able to bid on. Definitely could use a full, like, detail. We got a little whammy here. Gonna need a tail light, and maybe this little part of the bumper pulled out. I mean, not the bumper, but the trunk pulled out a little bit. Maybe not. Probably wouldn't bother it too much. But if we walk around this side, it does look really, really good, and everything else seems intact. So what you guys think about it, man? Let me know in the comments below. Next up, guys, we got a 2005 Chevy Impala here. 191,000 miles on the clock. Does hold a salvage title. I mean, you guys know we don't really buy salvage title cars from public auctions, so I'll just give you guys a quick walk around. I mean, it does seem like a pretty cool Impala. The inside, I mean, is pretty fair. Light gray cloth interior is pretty fair. Interface and everything seems pretty cool. Missing a radio. Don't know why it's salvage. But it seems pretty fair, man. Seems pretty fair. Definitely got some salvage tires. Them things is bald as heck. I would be careful driving this thing up out of here, boy. Next up, guys, we got a 98 Isuzu Rodeo. 176,000 miles, guys, and we're not bidding on this, and I know you guys are not interested in the Isuzu Rodeo. So I'm just going to give you a quick walk around for the people who are interested. Give you a quick little 1-2 up in this joint. I'm not really a fan of the Isuzus, and I'm not going to bid on it. So just got a tequila kick here. So I don't want to waste your time. Let's keep going. We got a van we're not interested in. We got A Acura truck here with a bad transmission we're not interested in. We're not interested in the Ford Explorer with 179,000 miles. We may be interested in this pickup. Next up, guys, we got a '01 Ford F-150 here, 206,000 miles on the clock. From a first glance, it does look like a pretty cool pickup truck. As a pickup truck would have, you do have a few little dings and dents and rolls here on the car. If we take a look under the hood, man, I guess it looks pretty fair. Nothing really out of the ordinary. The AC does blow cold, so that's a plus there too. Let's check out the driver's side and see what the inside looks like. Okay, does have some cool interior, nice light gray cloth interior, which is cool. Pretty clean in here. Could use my my service. Nice little pickup back here, so that's cool. You can probably throw some like really nice tires up on this joint and get it looking even better and ready to sell. I think this one would be a really good truck to sell. A F-150 XLT model. Seems pretty legit. No body damage or anything like that, so that's a plus there, man. Nice little bed back here. What you guys think about the pickup truck? Let me know in the comments below. Alrighty, guys, next up we got a 2008 Camry here, 186,000 miles on the clock here. AC is cold. From a first glance it looks good, but we're missing a little passenger mirror over there. 186,000 miles, guys. It's a Toyota, so I think you got a little bit room to go in there. Gas tank is a little odd there. You might need a new gas cap of some sort. If we take a look at the inside, it does look really good. Nice leather gray interior, smells really good, and it looks really good. Everything in here is intact and looking great, to say the least. Nice little sunroof. I think this will be something nice to bid on here today too, judging this cap pops up, and so we can actually pull that up. Okay, boom, the cap opens and closes, so that's a plus there too. We can just grab another cap. It's the XLE model. Don't know if that's the top notch one or not, but do got a little tequila kick there. Nothing crazy. And you need a little side mirror here, which shouldn't be hard to find. So I think it's a pretty good buy. What you guys think about it? Let me know in the comments below. Alrighty, guys, next up, man, we got a 2001 Honda Accord here, 155,000 miles. From a first glance, you do got some tequila kickage in the back there. We'll swing back that way on the way around, but on this side, I guess it looks cool. Paint is fading. Look like they just used this as a first little 16-year-old's car or something like this. My Honda is definitely in better shape than this one is. Inside is pretty whooped, and it stinks in there. It smells like a cat and some more stuff, so I'm gonna pass on this one. And I'm pretty sure y'all gonna pass too, so let's keep it moving. Also, we're gonna pass on the 2008 Mercury Sable. It's pretty whooped. Not really a Mercury type of guy. Not really a Mercury type of guy, brother. We got a 2000 Audi A8 here, 148,000 miles on the dash, guys. Does have a bad transmission, so not gonna bore you with the details. Does look pretty good though. Reminds me of a Bentley from the back. But yeah, these are the really old Audis, and this one has a bad tranny, so let's keep moving. Alrighty, guys, we're not interested in the Silverado 1500 truck with a broken steering column and 4x4. We're not interested in the Navigator. We're not interested in the Navigator. Sorry, guys. And not really interested in this little Dodge pickup truck either. But I'll show you guys for the ones that are. The inside may look a little decent. Yeah, inside is pretty fair. However, it does smell like a cat's been up in this joint. Just post it. You can take a quick walk around. Gonna need to tail light. New little pull out thing, I guess. If you want, you can probably lift this thing up, throw it on some nice beefed up tires. That'll make it look nice, I guess. Alrighty guys, next up, man, we got a 2010 Mazda 3 here, 143,000 miles. Does hold a rebuilt title, guys. So from a first glance, it does look pretty cool. However, these front tires are super whooped. The bumper is hanging off. If we swing around this way, you can tell where they painted it at. This you got some damage there, and it actually was hit somewhere along the side of the door over here, because we got some, you can see like it's no like fresh paint. I don't know how to explain it. It looks like it was just painted, like it wasn't from factory. But if we take a look at the inside, guys, we do, steering wheel is like coming out, airbag rather is coming out, so you probably it's a screw missing up in there. You got some tan seats, cloth, they're not too bad. Interface and everything up here looks pretty decent. I mean, it's pretty cool if it goes for cheap. However, I'm cool. The airbags and stuff might be bad. You got to see when the lights come on, how many lights is on. Might be a Christmas tree under that thing. Alrighty, guys. Next up, man, we got a 2003 Jaguar S-Type here, 76,000 miles on the dash. First glance, it does look pretty good. I mean, it doesn't have any body damage or anything like that. It does have pretty low mileage. Could use some headlight restoration. We can check the inside out, as it does look pretty flawless in here. It does have a nice leather tan interior, which is cool. It does look really good in here, guys. No rips or anything like that in the seats. The interface and everything up here look good, so that's a plus there too. Does have the moonroof. We swing back this way. Looks good. No body damage. A little bit of unfortunate paint appeal there, but all in all, it does look pretty good, guys. What you guys think about the Jag? Are they pretty decent cars? Alrighty, guys. Next up, we got a 2008 Dodge Magnum here, sitting on like some 22-inch rims with like some baby tires, and the tires are like dry rotted out. First glance, I mean, it looks pretty cool. However, it does have 154,000 miles on a Magnum. With these rims, I'm sure the transmission is probably whipped along with the inside, but if we can check for ourselves, looks pretty fair. Got some music in the back, looks like. The interface and everything up here, you do have like a little pop-out dash or whatever you want to call it. Seems pretty fair. I mean, you got a Magnum on some rims if this is what you're looking for. It's not really my flavor, but if this was back in the day when it first came out, then I wouldn't mind at all. What y'all think about it? Let me know in the comments below. Next up, guys, we got a 2005 Nissan Altima here, 166,000 miles on the dash. The AC is cold. Does look like a pretty good car. Does seem like a pretty legit car. Let's pop open this hood while we're right here. Does seem pretty fair. And under the hood looks pretty fair too. However, you do got some other cars parts on here, so I mean, it's a good thing, and like, I guess, you know, that they fixed the car recently or whatever you want to call it. It's a short little part right there, so I'm just gonna check from this side and check it out. Let's look inside this car. Oh, it looks nice. Does have like some nice black leather interior. Back seats look great. That seat look cool. Interface could be a little bit better, but I mean, it's not too bad. Everything up here seems to be intact for the most part. I don't know. Hang on. We'll get the right mileage, but everything around the back looks fine and dandy, so that's a plus too. 166,000 miles, guys. What y'all think about the Nissan Altima? Let me know in the comments below. Alrighty, guys. Next up, man, we got a 91 Chevy GMT here, 400. Whatever that means. Seems pretty legit. Could use some headlight restoration, man. You know, that's been my thing. Now that I can see what I can do, what I'm capable of. Got a little paint fading, well, a lot of paint fading. Seems pretty cool. I like how you got the little step up right there. Got the little wide body on that joint. So that's a plus too. Take a look at the inside. Do got some nice original like blue seats in here. That's really clean. This is a really clean truck, guys. Does look really good on that side as well. Seems pretty fair. You got a bunch of water in the bed from the rain. You got a door in the back, so maybe that door on the other side is messed up, or maybe this is for that door that they replaced there. So that tells me they took, I guess, really good care of their truck and they liked it a lot for the most part. Does look pretty good on this side. Should be an easy fix. Just get that door painted up. Might as well get the whole truck repainted up and you'll be good to go. Not interested. We're not interested in the 01 GMC Jimmy. And we're not interested, unfortunately, in the two-door Tahoe with 220,000 miles because it does have a salvage key and no title. So that's unfortunate. Alrighty, guys, it's gonna be a wrap for today's video, man. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, man. If you haven't, if you're wondering what these cars are gonna go for, be sure to check back tomorrow as that video will be out first thing in the morning. Yeah, man, as always, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.